I've got a fantastic, as always, of course, evening of creativity lined up for you tonight. Let me ask you, how are you feeling, folks? How are you? Hot? Warm and sultry. It's wonderful. I hope it's good wherever you are. Now, as for the show, actually, that's not a bad description either, I reckon. Warm and sultry. We got music, we got poetry, arts and crafts, we've even got a film. And we are really proud to say that actually, in terms of fun and creativity and good company here in Erdington, we've got a fabulous weekend starting now with the show. And I'm looking out to see where our first guest is. His name is Dominic Hyde. Where are you, Dominic? A huge welcome for him. Okay. Join us. All right. Okay, he's fantastic. As always, I just want to say, give our very first guest on tonight's show a humongous welcome and round of applause. And Dominic, yeah, just go for it, lad, as we say. Thank you.
Is that coming too, all right, Matt? Sorry guys, a little bit of technical issue. Oh, I'm not plugged in, that'll be it. Cheers, Joe. Fantastic, it does. Lovely. Okay, well it's lovely to be here with you. Thanks very much for having us.
You are welcome.
Thanks very much, appreciate it. My day job is bricklaying, so I work as a bricklayer and I teach bricklaying at Southend City College in Birmingham. And I think I'm going to play you a song that I wrote about working on the building side and see what you think. Through the scaffold board, on the backs of my stacks, beating windows under roofs and shaking trees, whipping bricks in fits the wind blows. The rain is rising, morning breaking, thoughts are aching, tired beyond belief. Through the scaffold board, the wind blows, work slows, and you can taste the grief. You can taste the grief. You can taste it through the scaffold board. The land sways, the man's rage, your hands age. This rain eats weeks and days. The eye strays, we'll see what the sky says. The clouds are served a glimpse of heaven. Weather holds our wages in its teeth. Through the scaffold board, branch grows, earth knows that you can taste the grief. You can taste the grief. Could you make peace with time? Hours lost inside your mind, praying that you'll find a love to heal the daily grind. Scaffold board, a branch grows, the leaf shows veins in gold and green. These lightning lines are water chained within the brush strokes of a tree. The blades are howling, sky is scowling, bolsters singing, sound without relief. Through the scaffold bold, a branch grows, earth knows that you can taste the grief. Thanks very much indeed. It's most of the day. You can bring your kids or what have you, so it should be nice, yeah. That is the 13th of September on a Saturday. Yeah, brilliant. Lovely. Yeah, thanks very much. Lovely. I'll do one more, and yeah, thanks for having me. I've enjoyed that thoroughly. I found your note upon my doorpost, saying my name was mud. Why does the one I adore most always seem to need to write her letters in blood? Won't you tell me how you're feeling? Hate to think you're alone. We're growing thin, my skin's peeling. Emphatically, I'm practically a bag of bones. Marceline, Marceline, oh, Marceline, I come home, my heart's not stone now. On my knees to the neighbors, Balanubis and Earl, begging please, fixing favors. No one's felt this slow in the whole underworld. Are you huddled round a campfire? Tell me you're warm and dry. This world's no place for a vampire. The lights are too long and the stakes are too high. Marceline, 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 come home, my heart's got stone. Now I go through big questions. What kind of fool I am when I'm open to all suggestions. Would give anything if I could see you smiling again. Marceline, Marceline, oh, Marceline, come home. My heart's got stone now. Thanks very much.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Hey, you've put me in my happy place. Can I just ask you one question? One question. Which came first, the music or the shirt or the construction?
Yeah, definitely, very much the music.
It's construction. What, you teach it?
I do, yeah, teach bricklaying.
Now, that is art, isn't it?
Well, you've not seen my students' work, but yes, it is in small doses. It is a little bit. I've got to say, it's more creative than you'd think. So there's a bit more to it. And if you see lovely old brickwork, you see lots of creativity going into it. So yeah.
Say it with conviction to the audience.
There's art in brickwork.
Yeah, go on. It's true, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That was absolutely fantastic. Now, we are moving on with another multi-talented person. Actually, what can I say? He's a DJ. He's a green-fingered community activist. That is my description. He's a wordsmith. You a beach boy and a surfer? Well, could be. Oh, it's both of you. Oh, okay, folks. You see, folks, anyway, it's just as well I saw. They are twins, and I've only got down Paul Mortimer here. That's you, okay. And then there's David. Okay, you've got 5 minutes to impress. I wouldn't say just the audience, but there's me too. I'll move out the way then. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our super duper duo.
Right, can you hear me? Good, good, good. This is a poem I wrote a month or two back, and it is published on the outsideleft.com website. And I just started to think about all of these things that are happening all over the world, and people are doing different things everywhere. So I've called it At Any Time, because all sorts of things are going off. So at any time, at any given moment, things will happen, things will foment.
Someone's giving.
Someone's stealing.
Someone's hurting.
Someone's healing.
Someone's walking.
Someone's talking.
Someone's hiding.
Someone's stalking.
Someone's loving.
Someone's hating.
Someone's sharing.
Someone's uncaring.
Someone's waking.
Someone's tiring.
Someone's hiring.
Someone's firing.
Someone's selling.
Someone's buying.
Someone's boiling.
Someone's frying.
Someone's working.
Someone's twerking.
Someone's dancing.
Someone's shirking.
Someone's lying.
Someone's denying.
Someone's dying.
Someone's crying.
Someone's earning.
Someone's gurning.
Someone's preening.
Someone's trampolining.
Someone's kissing.
Someone's pissing.
Someone's feeding.
Someone's breeding.
Someone's invading.
Someone's defending.
Someone's providing.
Someone's depending.
Someone's thinking.
Someone's acting.
Someone's waiting.
Someone's procrastinating.
Someone's flying.
Someone's sinking.
Someone's meeting.
Someone's retreating.
Someone's thriving.
Someone's skiving.
Someone's driving.
Someone's diving.
Someone's swimming.
Someone's slimming.
Someone's writing.
Someone's fighting.
Someone's thrashing.
Someone's crashing.
Someone's turning.
Someone's burning.
Someone's skating.
Someone's sailing.
Someone's bowling.
Someone's own goaling. The world keeps spinning.
Someone's losing.
Someone's winning. When and how all this will end, of course, no one knows that, my friend.
Okie doke. So, which one are you now?
I'm the same one as I always was. I'm David.
Okay, I'll just leave you to it. Leave you to it.
The last time I was here, I did a poem, and I can't remember the title, but it was about the Loch Ness Monster watching humanity come and go and wreck the planet around him or her, depending on which gender you decide the Loch Ness Monster is. Anyway, I can't remember the title of that. But I decided that I wrote this in the first person tense originally. Now, I couldn't carry it off because I'm not that sort of person. So I borrowed the title for this poem from one of my favourite R.E.M. songs. I think you'll figure out who the commentary is about fairly quickly. It's called World Leader Pretend. He said that drinking bleach might cure the deadly COVID disease. Those Supreme Court judges couldn't jail him for all his sleaze. People said he was a corrupted, bankrupted, and convicted sinner. He fought that fake news and became the MAGA election winner. Was he clever enough to be his own assassination faker? He's the woke exterminator, the world's greatest media manipulator. You can forget democracy. His executive orders have enough clout to shut America's borders and throw all the immigrant families out. Those Hispanics and Mexicans were just his vote-winning bait Will he choose Greenland or Canada for his 51st state? Is he a warmonger or the quick fix peace deal maker? He wants to be America's great war zone property speculator. So he'll fix up somewhere for Palestinian survivors to be dumped. Ukraine's mineral wealth has got him really pumped. He won't worry if the planet's temperature keeps climbing even higher. He's your fossil fuel champion, top petrolhead and climate change denier. He's your global trade war game show host who sets the tough new rules. High percentages will earn him top score from those beautiful tariff tools. More dollars roll in from everywhere, but those negotiating teams sweat. Their economies can't beat that squeeze. Their trading profits turn to debt. Springsteen's still earning millions, singing Born in the USA. But Bruce is an old, burnt-out traitor to America now, so he's also going to pay. Yes, everything's MAGA. He's making America greedy again. He's told his big pal Putin that he can soon have Ukraine. He's the planet's self-appointed overlord almighty. Special relationship my arse. Look out, dear old Blighty.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you can tell there's something different about them. Believe it or not, elsewhere they're also known as the Vinyl Twins because they're fabulous DJs. So give them another round of applause. The Vinyl Twins, wordsmiths, DJs, and much more with a bite. Okay, listen. That's just the start of tonight's show. We've got loads more happening, including telling you news about how some of us are going to be making the high street a real fun place tonight and tomorrow. We're off on a little break now, so see you later. Don't go far if you're at home, and those of us here, go and put in your orders. The food is fantastic. Look around the stores, go up to the front, pick up bits and pieces, and we'll be back again with something different and special. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, at home, here in Erdington, and abroad, wherever you are in the world. It's onwards and upwards with our fantastic evening of creativity from Erdington. Well, I said onwards and upwards. Our next act is standing just behind me, actually. The lead, well, she's sort of the lead, I think. Mick Braithwaite. Anyway, the band is called The Deputies. Now, listen to this. This is the description I've got. Well, the three mates who hang out in Mick's dining room, they lash out a few tunes, drink tea, eat biscuits, and alongside that, they loosely run Erdington slow sessions. Well, my dears, what can I say? Let's see and hear the results of all that tea and biscuits. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome them to the stage with our usual humongous round of applause. Thank you.
That was called Bear Dance. Just imagine the poor sods tied to a stake and doing it. Next one's Elk River Blues. This was written by a chap called Ernie Carpenter, who had to sit and watch his farm being flooded because they dammed the river, and so he came up with Elk River Blues. don't like that, but there you go.
Our next tune is a tune that my son wrote for my friend for her birthday. Happy birthday, Elizabeth. She's watching from all the way in Michigan. This is called... This is Not Brid's Bed. Yeah, go away now, Joe. Made more than enough noise.
I forgot, I'm not in this band. You did just say 3 people, didn't you? I'm so sorry. Well, let's see if I can redeem myself by brown nosing my way back in. Yes, I just wanted to tell you about 3 gigs. You guys are playing at these 3, actually, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much,
right?
yeah.
So the first one I've got to tell you about is Meek. Can I call you a founder or co-founder? Founder, co-founder, absolutely amazing woman of the Erdington Slow Session. This is like traditional music, a bit like what you've just heard, but also a space for new composers in the traditional style.
Anything you want to play.
It's really, really good. And they meet on the first Sunday of the month, the St. Thomas Association, from 3 till 6. There's some posters like this around. That's brilliant. But you can also catch them this Sunday at an event that I'm also involved with at the Old Crown in Digbeth. You'll see them there. That's 2 o'clock slow session. And I've been told we're going to have 4 harpists. Ooh, did you know that? Do we have enough space for 4 harpists? So there'll be loads of musicians, the slow session. Then I'll be running a little fiddle tryout workshop at 3, and the slow session's still going on. And then 4 o'clock, we've got the trad session. That's where they play the jigs, the reels, the hornpipes, really, really fast, and it just flies by. So come along this Sunday to the Old Crown. Final one is this one. Now, we'll hear more about this later. We're zooming in there, camera team, yeah? This is the Erdington Folk Music Festival, the 29th of June. We will hear more about that later, which is absolutely fantastic. Court Lane allotments, and that's the 29th of June, so make sure you catch them. Am I back in the band now?
No.
No, all right, see you later then, guys. Enjoy.
We only got you down for twice there.
It's facts to the back. Right, I'm going to leave you to it.
Makes it to leave us to the next one. It's a John Prine number called I Just Want to Dance With You. I quite like this one. Ready? I don't want to be the kind to hesitate, be too shy, wait too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do, I just want to dance with you. I got a feeling that you have a heart like mine, so let it show, let it shine. If we have a chance to make one heart or two, I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I caught you looking at me when I looked at you. Yes, I did. Ain't that true? You won't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just want to dance with you. The boys are playing softly and the girls are too. So am I, so are you. If this was a movie, we'd be right on cue. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. La 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 la. I wanna dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance with you. I just wanna dance with you. Once more. I just wanna dance with you. There you go. And now, this is to sort of honour a geezer who took a traditional sea shanty and popped it up and came up with Sloop John B. Brian Wilson, of course. So that's why we're doing that one. Come on the sloop, John B. My grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did roam, drinking all night. Got into a fight. That's why I feel so broke up. I wanna go home. Join in if you want to. So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home, yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go
shore, let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home, yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broken. I wanna go better. The poor cookie cooked the foods, threw away all my grits. Then he took and he ate up all my corn. Let me go home. Why don't they let me go home? This is the worst trip I've ever been on. So hoist up the John B. Saint, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home, yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broken. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so broken. I wanna go home. Can't beat the cha-cha-cha finish. Thank you very much. Don't ask for any more. We ain't got any. Ooh, don't do that. Thank you. Where's Vera?
So much. I'm walking in, but I've got an extra attraction here, which I'm going to start. Well, I say extra attraction. Would you believe it? All the men perked up because they all think they're wonderfully attractive. Okay, well, they are wonderfully attractive, of course. Oh, my goodness, I nearly got myself into trouble there. Anyway, I've got a couple of really interesting things to tell you about. I'm going to call up Kia and her friend, and they're going to help me to show off some things. One of the stalls that we have here, which I would really love everybody, when we have our next break, to... I've got another one here. To go and look at. This is something really unusual. The talent comes all the way from Persia. I'm trying to read Khateme Ma. Anyway, the whole thing is that there is that sense of the Orient. Can you see what we're showing you here? These two. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to go and visit that stall there. She's got loads of jewellery. You can order, she can make it anyhow you want, and there's also an extra something. I see some fabric there. I'm really into fabrics. I see some fabric there from, I think, ancient Iran, ancient Persia. It all looks kind of fantastic to me. Anyway, are you sure you've got it all? I just want to... how often... Imagine that. In our little area of the UK, in Erdington, we have the whole world come to our feet, our doorstep here. Thank you so much, Kia. Don't go away, because it's you next. Kia here. This is all very impromptu. She's so good. Kia here. Oh, this might be your microphone, Kia. Okay.
Hello.
Kia here is a local artist, and she is very involved in encouraging arts and crafts. So I'm going to get her to tell us a little bit about what's going on and impress us, my dear. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome her. And hasn't she been really good helping us to show off this jewellery? Give her a round of applause to get her going. Thank you, folks.
Thank you. Hello. So my name is Kia, as Vera said. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, and I'm here to talk to you about Erdington Artist Conversations. Has anyone heard of Erdington Artist Conversations? Yes. That's fab. So I am leading the group, and I am just here to tell you that we meet monthly. we're currently meeting at Hollywood Social Club. So next month on Wednesday, the 16th of July, we are meeting from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. at Hollywood Social Club.
Where is that?
So it's on Kingsby Road towards the start of the expressway. And all we do is we just come together and I'll share different opportunities that are happening.
Is it something that goes right across the board in arts?
Oh, yeah, so we have many different mediums, many different artists that come. We've got a sound artist that has been coming recently. We've got some sculptors as well, painters, photographers, people who make moving image, which is what I do. So, yeah, it's just great for people just to come, whether they're from Erdington or not, to come together. Models. Like sculptors, like sculpted models.
Not like models.
Like people.
Yeah, like Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, no. Because do you draw and you want to do like a still life drawing?
But we maybe, if you do fashion.
If you know how to walk.
Oh, no, that's not this type of club.
No, but fashion could be interesting. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, we haven't had any. Well, we've had people that do screen printing, but that's as close to fashion that we'll get at the moment. But yeah, it's just good for people to come and just to share the work that they do, brag about the opportunities that they're doing, and just to, yeah, we're building a community in Erdington. So if anyone is a visual artist or not a visual artist, then please come along. We also have an exhibition happening at Hollywood Social Club at the end of September. So the 20th and 21st of September is the one weekend. Following weekend, maybe the 27th and 28th of September, there's going to be a barbecue. There's going to be lots of art. There's a bar. Hopefully it's hot. So come along, it's free. So thank you.
Give her a round of applause. Aren't we proud of what we have in our little corner? And actually, while I'm telling you about stuff going on, I just want to remind you, when you do get the chance, of our two stores. As I said, there's one with jewellery. There is Simon, who has been displaying, he's an artist, and his work is there, very brightly coloured. There he is, waving towards you. Anyway, he's also got leaflets, and he loves to publicise this event. And if you look at the front, there is a leaflet which says, "You are invited to Erdington Arts Forum." And right at the front there is publicity about our wonderful evening of creativity. So go and look at his work, tell him how wonderful he is, and pick up definitely a leaflet, give it to your friends, share it, and have it as a reminder to be here every third Friday of the month. And while I'm saying every third Friday of the month, can I just tell you, this is our 97th edition. 97, we're getting on to our century, folks. So start planning. 2 or 3 months' time, hey, what a party that will be. Also, while I'm here plugging things, don't miss out Margaret and Arts All Over the Place, which is another stall up there. Arts all over the place. Are they big in our community, big in our city, big in our hearts? And that's my little bit of local promotion for the moment. Now, we've got something completely different. The young man, hey, wherever you are, wherever you're going, young man there, see you next month, same time, same place, okay? Okay. Bye. He's going home to his bed, I think. But he'll be watching us on YouTube like many of you out there are doing. Anyway, on to our next fabulous artist. Now, there's also going to be a film, because we like film, okay. Many of you will already be a fan of our next guest. I certainly am. Her name is Teresa Buskova, and she is not only a world-renowned artist, and don't be modest and coy, she's coming on, but she can and does often put on quite a show. Parade her stuff, if you like, and I've got a very good reason for saying parading her stuff in the nicest possible way. But you know what? I'm going to let her talk about it and take us through what she's been doing and something special she's got tomorrow. Come on down, Teresa. Give her a fabulous, 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 fabulous round of applause. Yay!
Thank you.
I'm such a fan.
I know you are. Oh. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, I need to do a bit of practice because the ITV parent is coming tomorrow to film the procession, for which I would like to invite you to which I would like to invite you to. And can you hear me okay? Yes, I'm going to be loud. So, tomorrow at 2:30, outside of Oikos Cafe, a procession, Mothers Without Hands, is going to take place across Erdington High Street. And this procession is the third procession in a series of 4. This will be the final one, happening on the 19th of July in Warsaw High Street. Left these on the table as you walk in. Please take a flyer and join us tomorrow at 2:30 to wherever we finish, just before the St. Barnabas Church. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this project. So, Mothers Without Hands is a project which began 2 years ago when I discovered a very unusual custom from Moravia, a region in Czech Republic, where I'm from. And it is an old folk custom led by 2 mothers in very elaborate folk costumes, carrying, should I go in the front? Carrying a figure of Jesus Christ, taking it from one place to another. And it's very much religious affair. It happens over Easter. I was struck by the beauty of these costumes. But then, when I read about this very unusual custom, I came across a legend, 2 legends attached to this custom. One talked about how people in the past suffered from plague. And when plague was gone, they used a procession to say thank you for staying healthy. The other legend talked about women working on local farms being raped by the men they worked for and their apprentices. And they were getting pregnant, they were desperate for help, for it to stop. So they went to their local priest asking for help. And he said, my word is not big enough, but let's come together in a procession as a means of protection and as a statement. And that really inspired me. I thought about my own experience. I was sexually assaulted when I was 17. And I knew that this is something that has always happened, is happening, and unfortunately will happen. And it's alarming. It's a global issue. And it really inspired me to do something about this. And I thought about uniting women, not just from the UK, but also from my homeland, from Czech Republic, in a series of workshops and processions where women in our communities are part of this project, Mothers Without Hands, where we all collectively create these objects, attributes that carry something unique and something protective and magical that we carry with our hands, and kind of use art as a statement and a voice, a visual voice. Because for me, this is more than raising awareness. This is taking direct action with art. And I want also men to be part of these processions, because I believe that we must work together. And this is something that we need to talk about collectively. And I was inspired by other custom from Austria. And this custom comes from Salzburg and is only performed by men. There were these enormous huts which are very heavily decorated, kind of reflecting their identity through villages. And they're kind of bringing light into darkness. And I found that very inspirational. But women are not allowed to take part. But in my artwork, women are very much allowed to take part and are taking part. So I took inspiration from this Moravian folk custom. I took inspiration from Austria. And I think my work resonates with many, many different cultures. And with the folk custom from Moravia, Beloved Mothers, I immediately replaced the figure of Jesus Christ with a baked mother. I bake. I use bread when I make art. In the last procession, which took place very recently in Prague, we collectively baked almost 2-meter mother, which was wheeled through the streets of Prague, followed by local women's group and women's choir, and it was a very powerful moment. The next procession will happen here tomorrow, starting outside Oikos Café at 2:30, and we will walk towards St. Barnabas Church, where the procession will end. And then I would like to invite everyone for a drink and a homemade cake by me, and to just have kind of a dialogue and nice conversation. And I'm really, really happy that this is happening. It took 2 years to receive funding from Arts Council, and it finally happened. It's happening since January. It's very intense work, because this is project on kind of international scope, and it's taking place in so many different places. But most of all, I want to celebrate the work that has been done by Margaret Murray and her women's group, Art All Over the Place. They meet every Thursday, and Margaret, who I had the pleasure to work with in autumn, on a small procession in Warsaw. And I'm going to show you the short video created from this procession, which very much linked to Mothers Without Hands project, where you can see the size of this headdress, which is going to be carried tomorrow, and which is beautifully decorated by women from arts all over the place. They handcrafted amazing decorations, dolls, flowers, to ornate this enormous headdress, which will be carried, accompanied by violinist Anne Johnson, by wonderful Polish singer, folk singer. Maybe you know her, Karolina Wegezin. Yes, we do. Yes. And it's going to be filmed by Chris Keenan, a filmmaker who is here with me today, my dear friend. And maybe some of you, well, I know some of you took part in my procession here in Erdington High Street 2016, Clipping the Church, which was amazing, and recently exhibited at the Icon Gallery, but also Lyon and the Museum of Contemporary Art. So I'm putting Erdington on the map. Yay! Which is, amazing. And I'm so excited to be back. And I'm a bit nervous about ITV coming to film it, but I'm so happy because this is so important. And I just hope, you know, people will come because procession doesn't happen without people. And I would like everyone to take part, women, men, children, because this is something that is really urgent and important. But I also want to celebrate all the amazing work by many women. So thank you for having me.
Well, let me just in case, folks, hang on, I want you to introduce the film. Just in case you didn't catch that, a lot of some craft work and sewing, you were saying, has been done by arts all over the place in Erdington folk, and Margaret has been very much involved. But the other thing I want to tell you is that I have actually been on one of the parades, and when we talk about big, you've got to be there. Listen, you got to be there. You got to show yourself. You're going to really, really enjoy it. Anyway, that's not the end of it. Those who know me by now know I like to interrupt. Go on, tell us about, because this is not, who said that? This is not the end. This is not the end of it. Okay, tell us about what we're going to see now.
Let's watch the video. Yes. Yay.
Thank you.
Rozczesała, rozpuściła żółte włosy. Rozczesała, rozpuściła żółte włosy. Ostaw mnie, nie dajże mnie, moja siostro, od siebie. Jakżeż ja cię, moja siostro, nie mam dać. Najechali dobre ludzie, chcą cię brać.
Thank you so much. I forgot to mention a really important thing, that all 4 processions, the first one happened in Folkestone in March on International Women's Day, are being filmed by Chris, and an artwork will be the final result, and a short movie film that is going to be actually exhibited in a solo exhibition, Mothers Without Hands, in summer 2026 in Warsaw, New Art Gallery, Warsaw. And also, I would love to have screening here, of course. Yes, yes. So this is what's coming after those processions. So thank you so much.
Okay, people. If you're anywhere near Erdington, don't miss this. Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you for your support. Let's all turn out tomorrow. Okay, we're going to have a short break now, and we'll be back very soon. We've got loads. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, the show goes on, and we are getting more and more excited because we are building the show up. First off now, after this little break, I've got a lady called Portland. Portland is a poet, but she's also got some news about how we are discovering and building up talents in Erdington. So I'm going to hand over to you, Portland.
Thank you very much.
Take the floor. A round of applause, please. Make Portland comfortable so she'll give us her all. Thanks, folks.
Hi, thank you. Have you ever had an idea and you thought, that's a good idea? And then you think, someone ought to do that. And then you talk to a friend and they say, that's a good idea. Someone ought to do that. And then it spreads a bit. And you're thinking, wow, we've got a great idea and we're not brave enough to do it, really. And then someone comes along and says, yes, you can, go and do it. This is me and Anita, and we all know Margaret over there, don't we? She's brilliant. We know, you know that if you've got Margaret's backing, it's going to work, right? So we're pretty confident. But I suppose we ought to tell you a bit about who we are and why we think we can pull this off, and then we'll tell you what the idea is, okay? I am co-founder of Inkwell, Writing in Recovery, and we do writing sessions for people in recovery from addictions, trauma, life-changing events. We are right in the process of publishing our second magazine. The first one was really well received. We meet every 2 weeks in that room just there. And if you're interested, there's a meeting going on the 28th of June. You're welcome to turn up, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No charge, just come with a thinking head on, sort of. Right, so that's me. Anita, do you want to tell people who you are and what you do?
Sure, I'm Anita, and I am a kind of henna artist, kind of. I do henna art on canvas, and that's what I'm doing as part of the work that Margaret, Portland and I are putting together. So yeah, that's me. On canvas, not on body. Yeah. It's slightly different, but it's the idea. It's got a well-being kind of theme behind it. So yeah.
Okay. So that's the three of us. I have to say, we're right at the beginning of fleshing out this idea. The people who said to us, you can do this, why don't you do it, is Whitton Lodge Community Association, and they've been really good. They're offering us accommodation and support to get funding so we can do it. So what is it that we want to do? A lot of people here, you know a lot about art. We've got artists who specialise. If you've never done any art before, how do you know what you're going to enjoy? How do you know where to go and do it? And do you feel stupid going up to an established artist and saying, I want to do what you do, if you have no idea if you'll even like doing that? So the idea is that we have a location on the high street where we get together and we offer a range of arts so you can come along and try it out and see what you think. So between me and Anita and Margaret, we can offer a range of things. You try it out. No, you don't have to keep coming. If it's not for you, then you go away. If you like it, come back, keep doing it again. We've sort of got a venue on the high street. We are applying for funding, but we're quite willing to go ahead for a bit without funding, just to see if anyone's interested. So, what we're saying about us tonight, if you're interested, you probably know where Margaret is, and she'll certainly be here tomorrow at the festival outside. If you give us details, or you can come to me or to Anita, give us details, then when it actually opens, we can get in touch with you, so you can come along and sound us out, see what you think. Okay? That sound about right? Now, I've been asked to read a poem. It's quite a surprise, but there we go. Bearing in mind that I'm visually impaired and I'm reading off my phone, so bear with me. My husband died a few years ago. And you know when Valentine's Day comes around and love is all about young people and all the things you can do, and then you find yourself actually without someone in your life, and then you think about, where does someone my age go to find other people? Can you find someone new at this time of life? Okay, I've got a series of poems. They're not all happy. This is probably one of the happier ones. This new love of mine. What is this great new love of mine that wanders through my resting mind, unbidden but much welcomed? It's but a gentle discovery of the presence of self, at last complete in its singularity. A conversation with no concept of time, no need nor desire to end. Words form a stream that burbles back and forth, dappled water sparkling with sunshine, bringing relief from the desert dormant inside. The dust of years loosens, letting go its dried and brittle ties. New feelings send small shoots upspringing, fed by the stream that moistens my heart. New life spurts, it leaps, it bounds, when he hugged me good night and I kissed his cheek, then falters in that space between us, yet to be breached. Here is joy, a warm, enriching feeling where duty used to lie. Is this much joy permitted in a single heart? Here is fear. Is opening my heart to hang it out to dry? Will it, shuddering, return to its cage of many years? Thank you.
Okay, no end to the talent. You've got 1 minute. Okay, a notice.
Thank you to Job and Vera for giving me an extra minute just to plug the Erdington Folk Festival. It's folk music, actually, not just folks. It's basically the Court Lane allotment. One of our folk club members has got an allotment there, and she managed to get the use of the marquee to put on a festival. So all the regulars that play at the Erdington Folk Club, which is held on the first Wednesday of every month at the Erdington Social Club, will all be there putting on a nice event on a sunny summer afternoon. Basically, we're raising funds for shelter. So all funds from the festival will go towards, obviously, the homeless through the charity. There's live acoustic sets by local musicians and singers. The marquee entry will be a couple of pounds for adults. There'll be a prize raffle, and I'm in the process of trying to rustle together a few special prizes for you all. So the more the merrier. Come and enjoy the day. Sunday, June the 29th, 1 o'clock till 7 p.m, Court Lane allotments. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, I'm not starting by naming a name, but I'll say thank the Lord for this next guest. That's you. Ed King, who does, I gotta tell you, his utmost to raise Erdington's profile. Listen, knock him off his feet with a tremendous round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen at home and here, we are so proud of our local paper who's, come on, man. Yeah! Ed
Hello.
King.
Thank you, Vera. That is... How much did I pay you for that introduction? What was it? Good money. Well, checks in the post. Bit of a high build-up for that, but it kind of leads into what I'm here to talk about. I'm the editor of the local newspaper, the Erdington Local, and I usually go on about what is in Erdington Local, which is an amazing thing to talk about because obviously it's packed full of content that is incredibly pertinent and important, and please grab a copy. However, I am here to talk about something specific. This, the Summer Fun Day, which is happening tomorrow. Now, the Mothers Without Hands procession, which you'd have heard about earlier, is going to be the central theme for us. We're closing down whilst they walk through, and all eyes will focus on that, and that's an amazing privilege to be part and anywhere near what they're doing. Another international thing coming to Erdington. We should all be proud. In fact, I think another round of applause for that. The Summer Fun Day in itself, though, is quite obvious. It is a fun day happening in the summer. Clues in the title, all right? There is going to be free face painting for kids. There will be a bouncy castle. There will be an inflatable shooting range, which I'm not quite sure what that is, but we'll find out when it turns up. Arts all over the place are doing some arts and crafts workshop. There's some local groups that will be introducing their stalls and giving you some information. The local MP's coming down if you want to have a natter with her, which I'm sure some people probably do. So you can grab Paulette when she gets down. But it's something that I wanted to come down to the event because it'd be amazing, it'd be free, and adults and kids will love it. But it's part of a bigger campaign that we're running, which I do have another visual media, called this, slightly smaller. But it's called the Love Your Local Community campaign. Again, the clue is really in the title. This event is the first of many that the Erdington Business Improvement District is starting to organise on Erdington High Street to try and bring some culture and some life back, get some public events there, and just to, you know, bring a bit of energy back to the town centre. And they're doing it under the banner of Love Your Local Community. Now, what does that mean? It's quite obvious. It's asking you to love your local community, but why? I don't want to fall down a rabbit hole of negativity. Places have had their problems. Erdington is one of them. Other places also have their problems. High streets across Birmingham have their problems. I grew up in Moseley, Balsall Heath, Kings Heath and Harborne. All of those high streets have had their problems. There is nothing happening out there that doesn't happen elsewhere. And in fact, if you look at it statistically, which I have because I'm boring, I'm a reporter and that's what I do, actually Erdington isn't as bad. You have more chance of certain things happening to you, which I won't list because it will lower the tone, on Kings Heath High Street or Harborne High Street. What Erdington does suffer from is a negative legacy. And I'll put this into a small example. I was sitting in a Baguette de Maison, which, by the way, do the best jack of potatoes you'll get anywhere, so check them out. And there's me and a group of people waiting for our food, and we're watching one of the community support officers calm down a drunk man, whilst two response officers, we can see them coming on the left, are coming down the high street to remove him from the town centre as the public space protection order upholds. Great, lovely job. People next to me are sitting there watching this, and the woman goes, "You never see any police on Erdington High Street anymore." I'm thinking, okay, we are literally watching police do their job on Erdington High Street. I turned to the woman, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I thought we were getting all these extra police in, and they did this big Operation Fearless initiative. I didn't say who I was or give it any context. I wasn't judgmental. As soon as I posited that little bit of positive news, the entire conversation turned from, "You never see any police," to, "It's amazing, isn't it? It's so changed. It's so much better than it used to be." And it just took that slight change of focus. There's a line in a film that I remember when I saw when I was young. You have to see with better eyes than that. And the Love Your Local Community campaign is all about that. So come down tomorrow, have some fun in the summer. It's a day of that. And if you don't, hopefully the Erdington Business Improvement District will see you at another event. But what I would ask you to do, and I'm going to go around and give you all stickers to remind you, is when you can, when you get the chance to, whether it's in a conversation with someone else or in your head, love. And apply that to your local community. Because you've got a wonderful thing out there. And it takes us to celebrate it. Anyway, thanks very much.
You know, we all know, those of us here tonight who've seen the talent, who live in Erdington or visit Erdington, never a truer word spoken. And the thing is that if we all, like we are doing tonight, support each other in what everybody is trying to do to uphold our community, hey, we're going to be showing the love. Well, that's enough on that particular topic. I am just going to introduce you now to our headliner. I did mention earlier that it is our 97th show. Are you hearing me, everybody? Just checking the microphone and the technique. There she's just repeated to me, 97th show. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go straight to the name. Is there an Anne-Marie Allen band in the house? Anne-Marie Allen is a singer and a songwriter. Okay, actually, even huger round of applause, because they're what we call our headliner. Okay, now, on top of everything else, I do like to embarrass the guests by telling them bits of news that I've picked up about them. Anyway, here's one. BBC Radio describes dear Anne-Marie here as stunning and confident, and says her style and her music is varied. But I'm telling you, I've listened, her songs make a connection. They get to your heart, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I do check you out as much as I possibly can. Give a huge, are you ready, fellas and lady? Okay, well, you know, it's always entertaining anyway to watch how they fiddle their thing until they get going. So I'm gonna say, play the music. Give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vera, and thank you everybody for having us. My name is Anne-Marie Allen, and I have noticed that we have had a theme of female empowerment going on this evening. So my first song is a song called Freedom, and it's all about being a woman and feeling free, so I hope you enjoy it.
To explain certain kind of wisdom free of any shame. A woman's freedom is a wonderful thing, a nurtured feeling from deep down within, a million miles from where I begin. A woman's freedom is a wonderful thing. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, 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 da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. The travel, the study, the humanity and more, the lovers, the troubles, the one that she adores. Each form card of her complexion, each unique and not worth forgetting. A woman's freedom is a wonderful thing, a nurtured feeling from deep down within, a million miles from where I begin. A woman's freedom is a wonderful thing. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. So many experiences that she has had, yet despite all the troubles, for each one she's glad. She lives alone in this world that is mad, seeking refuge in connection she has. A woman's freedom is a wonderful thing, a nurtured feeling from deep down within, a million miles from where I begin. A woman's freedom is a wonderful thing. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Freer than free, freer than
Thank you so much. We've got Andy on bass and Dominic on guitar. So I'm going to share with you another song which I wrote when I was a lot younger, and it's called Dream Chaser. It's about all those times when when you're planning adventures when you're young and you're a little bit naive. And it was just before I went away travelling, and this is Dream Chaser.
Head on the sky, oh, I'm just a dream chaser, searching for another adventure. Why am I such a dream chaser? Sometimes I wanna fly away. Just how long for I cannot say. I'm gonna leave now any day. If you go with me, I won't stay. Take me away. Oh, why am I such a dream chaser? Head of the sky, oh, I'm just a dream chaser, searching for another adventure. Why am I such a dream chaser? I'm gonna plan my journey today. Don't need no money to be happy. Breathing and smiling, we'll be okay. Follow the truth and we'll drive away. Take me away. Oh, why am I such a dream chaser? Head of the sky, oh, I'm just a dream chaser, searching for another adventure. Why am I such a dream chaser? Let's pack our bags without delay. Don't wanna miss that fateful sun ray. Feel the heat take over my body and soul. This playful feeling you can't control. Take me away. Why am I such a dream chaser? Head in the sky, oh, I'm just a dream chaser, searching for another adventure. Why am I such a dream chaser? Such a dream chaser, 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 such a dream chaser.
Thank you so much, everybody. Now, the next song that I'm going to share with you is a song called Your Vibe Attracts a Tribe, and this was originally written in a musical collective that I was part of called Parallel 7. And I think, given that this is such a beautiful community event, I think it's quite appropriate to do a song like this, because it's all about when you give off a certain vibe, you end up with your tribe, okay? And it seems to me like a lot of the people in this room are giving off an energy that is really resonating and makes me feel like I've got my tribe, yeah? So I hope you enjoy.
attracts a tribe. The bass is running through my mind. I said your vibe attracts a tribe, and it's keeping me alive. Shake your feet to the rhythm of the beats. Jump up and down to the jungleistic sounds. Go round and round till your feet can't touch the ground. Spin up and down, don't wanna see you turn around. I said your vibe attracts a tribe. 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 Introducing Job, everybody. Mother Earth and sister of soul, feel the connections and let your body roll. Sweet Mother Nature, we are dancing till we drop. Kaleidoscope of dreams, but then the beat it never stops. I said your vibe attracts a tribe. 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 Attracts the tribe, vibe attracts the tribe, vibe attracts the tribe, vibe attracts the tribe. And the guy, 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 and the guy. Thank you so much, everyone. Special guest performance from yours truly, the very own Joe. So I've got another original song for you now, and this is a song called Beyond the Shore. Baby don't live here anymore. He's gone away high beyond the shore. This little baby, he's gone and lost his mind. He was searching for something he can't find. I tried to help baby make him feel alright. Hold him tenderly all through the dark and troubled nights. My little baby was his own worst enemy, a victim of himself but dependent just on me. So I said, little baby, why you gotta hurt so bad? Keep on losing what little you already have. These dark and anguished days, they used to make me mad, but now I'm strong enough to know that what we had just made me sad. You're my baby, don't live here anymore. He's gone away beyond the shore. This little baby, he's gone and lost his mind. But I tried and I tried, but my baby, he don't smile. baby, he don't smile. Now my baby, he don't smile. So I got myself a new baby and he's gonna love me right. He takes my hand and he tells me everything will be alright. He's always been there in the shadow of my mind, gracefully waiting to show me how to truly embrace love. You're my baby, don't live it anymore. He's gonna way beyond the shore. This little baby, he's got lost his mind. But I tried and I tried, but my baby, he don't smile. No, my baby, he don't smile. No, my baby, he don't smile. So now my world is seeping with delight, 'cause my new baby has opened up my eyes and made me smile. My new baby enlightens my life, holds me tenderly and he makes me feel alright. Wasting time together all through the golden sublime night. You're my baby, don't live it anymore. He's gone away beyond the shore. This little baby, he's gonna lost his mind. But I tried and I tried, but my baby, he don't smile. No, my baby, he don't smile. No, my baby, he don't smile. Thank you so much. The song that I want to share with you next is a song called Zombie Paradise. It's a bit of an anti-capitalist song, and I thank you in advance for allowing me to get this off my chest. Sometimes I feel like if when we're not living consciously, we're walking around like zombies. We're not truly paying attention to what's important, and that's where the inspiration for this song came from. World is a dream eater and I cannot deny we choose this path but we don't know why. But if we open up our conscience, let's see what we can find. We need to hold on to intuition, embrace our awareness, because this catalyst existence will only make us sick. We live in a zombie paradise where the mind loses control. Chasing our ego, we need to get a grip. We need to get a grip. Freedom is all we need to possess. Stop chasing wealth, let go of the stress. Choose humanity, not strife, because we only have one life. We need to hold on to intuition, embrace our awareness, because this capitalist existence will only make us sick. We live in a zombie paradise where the mind loses control. Chasing our ego, we need to get a grip. We need to get a grip. Stay tuned to your natural mystique. Live fruitful life from your head to your feet. Color and connection is all you need to see. You need to hold on to intuition, embrace your awareness, because this capitalist existence will only make us sick. We live in a zombie paradise where the mind loses control. Chasing our ego, we need to get a grip. We need to get a grip. Chasing our ego, we need to get a grip. Chasing our ego, we need to get a grip. We need to get a grip. Thank you so much. I've only got one more political song after that. I promise I'll dial it down a bit. This next song is a song called Dissatisfaction. I believe my guitarist is somewhat dissatisfied, as the weather means that it's really hard to tune instruments in this weather. For all the musicians out there, you'll understand it's a pain. So please bear with us. Are we? Yeah, we're done. Okay, cool. Nothing to do, there's nothing to say. I'm sick and tired of running away. Nothing to do, now nothing to say. I wish somebody could take me away. Nothing to do, now nothing to say. Oh, why can't I just be happy? I got nothing to do, now nothing to say. I just want to fly away. Heart's breaking, penetrating. Every time I feel this, and my mind's aching, pulsating, holding on and waiting for bliss. And I don't know what I want to keep me from being gone. Dissatisfaction makes me guilty. Feel so far away from the real me. Yeah, I'm aching, feel naked, empty of my passion and soul, and I'm elated, emancipated, but then suddenly I'm broken and cold, and I know I've got it all. Nothing to complain about or for. Dissatisfaction makes me guilty. Feel so far away from the real me. Nothing to do, nothing to say. Sick and tired of running away. I got nothing to do, now nothing to say. I just want to fly away. Nothing to do, nothing to say. Why can't I just be happy? I got nothing to do, now nothing to say. I wish somebody could take me away, take me away. I wish somebody could take me away. I wish somebody could take me away. I wish somebody could take me Thank you so much, Andy and Dominic. So this next song is a song for all the lovers in the room, and it's about that awkward moment where, you know, when you're just getting into something with someone and you're just not quite sure, but you know they feel it and you feel it too, and it's like, oh, what's happening? It's called I Like. curious without no doubts. Closer and closer, I can feel that you're there. Without a care in the world, not a single regret. 'Cause you're making me happy, yeah, you're making me smile. You're keeping me listening all the while. Because I ain't like the way you look at me, and I ain't like the way you are with me, and I ain't like the way you talk to me, and I ain't like the way you do the things you do to me. Now it ain't easy getting to know you, working out if your feelings are true. Sometimes the distance confuses my brain, leaving me with this perplexing pain. But I need to know now if you feel it too, because I ain't like the way you look at me, and I ain't like the way you are with me, and I ain't like the way you talk to me, and I ain't like the way you do the things you do to me. They say that these things need some time to grow, but if you ask me, I'd say when you just know, you know. Don't wanna lose you and all that is there. I know you feel it, I can see it, because I ain't like the way you look at me, and I ain't like the way you are with me, and I ain't like the way you talk to me, and I ain't like the way you do the things you do to me. You do the things you do to me. You do the things you do to me.
Thank you so much. It's a groovy little number, that one. And we normally, when we play that with a full band, and we have drums, and it turns into like a disco track. So I hope we've managed to achieve some of that with just the three of us this evening. So I'm going to share a song with you now, which is a song that I wrote for my best friend, and it's all about the antics that I and her used to get up to back in our younger years, and it's called Ellie Rose. Ellie Rose, she lights me up when she strikes that pose. When she asks me to dance, Lord knows I could not possibly oppose. She's my favorite girl, that's how it goes. She's my very best friend, and everybody knows she can borrow my toothbrush and my pants, so long as she takes me out to dance. I met Ellie Rose many years ago. It was a reggae night and we were getting down low. She moved me, and when she smiled she soothed me, and her heart went straight to me. So here's a little story about Ellie Rose and how she lights me up when she strikes that pose. Just one of those days when I was feeling blue. I said, oh my Ellie, what on earth should I do? She said, put on your shoes, don't be a fool, take a little walk to the sunny side. To the sunny side of where, my dear? Can't you see I ain't thinking clear? My boots are dirty and my hair ain't right, and I sure don't feel like going out tonight. But then Ellie Rose took a hold of me with her infectious injection of joy and glee. She said that show